Hi there, I'm Sarah, partner and employment solicitor at Bermans.
And hi, I'm Sophie, an associate and employment solicitor at Bermans.
Today we'll be discussing the mandatory changes that will be coming into place next month regarding sexual harassment in the workplace and what this means for businesses and our clients.
We'll be covering when these changes take effect, what obligations business have under the new legislation, and how you can best prepare your business for these changes.
The landscape of workplace sexual harassment has evolved significantly since the Me Too movement. This brought about a number of reports in 2021, including the Equality and Human Rights Commission, which highlighted that the existing protections under the Equality Act were insufficient.
Those reports then made recommendations for change, which then prompted the government to consider mandatory measures for employers to take in regards to sexual harassment in the workplace. Following the 2023 Royal Assent of the Worker Protection Bill, there will now be the mandatory duty on employers to actively prevent sexual harassment in the workplace, and that change is coming into effect from the 26th of October 2024, which is fast approaching.
The new duty requires all employers to take reasonable steps to prevent sexual harassment of all staff during the course of their employment. Employers will therefore need to ensure that they are prepared for the new duty and to take proactive steps to prevent workplace sexual harassment.
So let's talk about what reasonable steps employers should take. It's really important for businesses to have a zero tolerance approach to sexual harassment in the workplace, and they should also use that zero tolerance approach to create an open culture and a speak up culture for their employees.
Businesses will also need to devise and implement clearly communicated workplace policies, which not only define sexual harassment, but provide reporting procedures for staff who may have been a victim of sexual harassment or have witnessed it within the workplace. One of the most important ways a business can show that it has taken reasonable steps is to devise and implement targeted in-house workplace training, which they deliver to all of their staff.
Businesses should also look to carry out risk assessments, so they should look at their business and identify those areas that are of a risk and then take steps to try and target those risks and minimise them.
It's also crucial for businesses to take serious any complaints of sexual harassment and ensure that allegations are fully and appropriately investigated and addressed in both a sensitive and appropriate confidential manner. Offering support to both the person making the complaint and the alleged perpetrator throughout the process is also key.
The European Human Rights Commission has now updated its technical guidance, which outlines how employers should comply with their mandatory duty. They've also published an employer's 8-step guide, which provides really useful tips and information for how employers should comply with the legal duty.
These legislative changes bring about a mandatory legal requirement for businesses to actively prevent sexual harassment in their workplace. So it's really important that businesses are both aware of the changes and are ready to ensure that they're taking reasonable steps to prevent sexual harassment in the workplace.
So what are the consequences of not complying with that legal duty? Well, if an employee brings a tribunal claim for sexual harassment and they are successful in being awarded compensation, then that compensation can be uplifted by 25%. So this not only has a financial impact on businesses, but can also be detrimental to their reputation. It's therefore really important that businesses address this and get measures in place.
Bermans are taking practical steps to assist our clients with their preparation for the new legal duty. We're conducting audits of our clients' current sexual harassment processes, we're updating their policies and procedures, and we're also delivering bespoke in-house training.
We can devise and deliver in-house training to your HR teams, your management teams, and we can also help roll this out amongst all your other staff. Our training is interactive, informative, and we'll deal with real-life examples so you can put them into practice and use that going forward.
It's about making sure staff understand their role in preventing sexual harassment in the workplace, which is why the training is designed to be engaging and practical.
If you're a business owner or a HR professional, don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to ensure that you're fully prepared for those changes.
Preventing sexual harassment in the workplace is not just about legal compliance, but it's also about creating a safe and respectful workplace culture for everyone.
If you found this video helpful and you'd like to get in touch with us, then our contact details are on the screen now.
Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to hearing from you and helping your business create a respectful environment for all employees and ensuring you're legally compliant.